we're back at the McDaniels boat launch area to get on the North Country Trail. We went that way last week. This week, we're going this way. I have no idea if this is coming out right, so if anyone's here, can you tell me if the orientation on this live stream is correct? I tried to do it like 3 times and it kept going vertical instead of horizontal. So I hope the orientation's right on here. So is it the right way? So it's like going across, you can see the whole thing, not like last week where it was all messed up. Like I tried to get on. Okay, good, thanks. I tried to get on the one I had scheduled and it kept coming up vertical. So I had to create another one. Lily was getting annoyed because I kept messing with it at the beginning of this trail and she wanted to go, you know. Like, how dare I stand still for 5 seconds? Is that Angela? Did Angela come in here? Hi, Angela. How are you? Oh, I gotta make sure I turn on my watch. I have it paused. So we can count the correct. It's a bit nippy out here today. My hands are cold. It'll be fine after I start walking more, but it's like 38 degrees. This part of the trail goes underneath 422. So it's a little loud over in that section, but as you go past it, obviously you'll not hear the vehicles. You could kind of hear them in the distance a little bit here. It is actually cold, which is, I don't mind it when it's cold consistently, but whenever you warm it up to, you know, like 60 degrees, 70 degrees like it's been, and then it goes back to this again, it's a little rough getting used to it. Hi, Bernie. How are you? There's Lily. We're on the North Country Trail over at McDaniels boat launch at Moraine State Park. We went the other direction towards the bike rental last week, and this week we are going the other direction. In this side, you can see more views of, oh, there's the dam that's coming up. After we pass this and around the corner a little bit, you'll see the spillway for the dam and a lot of the lake views. You're like walking right along the lake, so you get to see that. Okay, good. I don't know. I mess it up every time I do these live streams. Lily does not like this bridge because it's metal and it makes noise. So let's, come on. I gotta make her go a little bit. Come on, you gotta go. Yeah, we're almost across, so you'll be okay. Maybe we can see some ducks again this week. That was exciting. I thought that was exciting when I saw those wood ducks. Angela, I don't know if you know this, but I lost my monetization because I wasn't uploading for like a year. I mean, I uploaded maybe like 2 videos. It wasn't anything. They were real short. So I lost my monetization. So I'm gonna try to get it back again since I've been uploading consistently and doing some live streams. Mary Lou, hello, how are you? Is that right? Did I read that? Yeah. Benjamin, hello. You know, it takes so long. So I thought, oh, well, I'm out here getting these 100 miles in. Right now I'm at 76. So hopefully after today, I'll be well over 80 miles on the North Country Trail. Well, I figured while I'm out here, I might as well do some live streams. And show you guys parts of the trail. Pennsylvania has 284 miles of the North Country Trail. Goes through the Wampum chapter, so down in like Beaver County, McConnell's Mills, where I was just at, and then this is Moraine State Park. And I think there's about 15 miles through the park, and then it goes up through the game lands, and then up to Clarion County, and then Allegheny National Forest has a giant chunk, which I plan to do. That was something I was going to talk about today. Oh, my dog's name is Lily. With some upcoming trips. I wouldn't say trips, like day trips. I don't really do like overnights. It's all day hiking. So it's within at least 2 hours of where I live. Any places around there. Allegheny National Forest, I plan to go in the next month to do some of the North Country Trail on that. And then next month, that's this month, April this month, Pam, that has been in a lot of my like older videos, she did the backpacking trip with me up in Allegheny National Forest. She's going to be coming with me on, it's part of Clear Creek State Forest, but it's the Kennerdale Tract, so near Franklin, Pennsylvania. We're going to go do some of that. So here is the Spillway, like I promised, up through here. It's muddy though today. Go ahead, Lily. You gotta go ahead of me so you don't trip me. Come on, you can do it. I love these old stones through here. Lily's like, are we gonna go or what? Somebody threw trash. Isn't that nice? It's always nice, right? To be able to throw trash down. Come on, people. If you're out in nature, take care of it. There's a better viewpoint from the top. We'll go up these steps. And this was done by our volunteers. Most of the stuff that you see like that are from the North Country Trail volunteers. Yes, Teddy, I agree. Ugh. Here. And then obviously from the top here, we'll be able to see the lake better. And then when we go around the trail, just keep following the blue blazes. Oh look, it's every hiker's favorite bane of existence, the multi-floor rose. Look at them jaggers on there. Horrible. They are invasive. I know I say that every time. Right, Bernie? Like, I always bring a bag with me because I know I'm gonna be picking up someone's trash because they're, well, I should be try to be nice, right? Maybe it blew out of their pack. Maybe, you know, they dropped it by mistake. I've done that with the tissue, but I will pick it up on my way back. And I'm not cutting on fishermen, but in a lot of spots where there's a lot of fishermen, there's a ton of trash. It's sad. Huh. I don't know if anybody knows this. This is the solar panels for State Park. I can't, you know, it's hard to believe that this dog, that she's 13. And she just goes. So here are those other lake from up here. You can see the lake better. This is Lake Arthur. I mean, obviously that's not the only part of the lake. And I think YouTube lies to me because when I started this live stream, I said it and it said horizontal view. And then when I started it, it was vertical. It said that I needed to change the direction of my phone so that would make it vertical. So then the next time I did it, I just kept it the way it was and turned it this way. And that seemed to work. So don't believe YouTube when it tells you. So I'm hoping to get, I think this section, if I remember right, it's a little over 5 miles if you go out and back. So if it's not, we'll just go back further where we came from, past the starting point whenever I was last week. Hopefully we can see some blue herons today. Oh, and there's some weird, I don't know what you want to call them, like cement slab typey things up here. Not slabs, like structures. I've had them in videos before whenever I've recorded this section. And apparently they've been here for a long time. This is the guy. I don't know. Tom, how are you? Thank you for coming. You know, that's funny you say that, because there has been times where I'm coming up through here and I'm like, why is that person over there in the woods? But okay, here are those cement, concrete thingies. We'll go up in here and walk over there to them a little bit to get a closer look. They've been here for a long time. I guess it might be safe right now while the multi-flora is not completely overtaken every place you walk in the woods right now. I thought maybe these were from when they built the bridge that you will also see in a little bit. And they were just left here. Hope there's no snakes hiding in here. I like to stay on the trail. Okay, so they have like, is anybody living in there? Anybody in there? Anybody home? Let's hope there's no one home. So see how they're just scattered everywhere. It would have to be from building the dam or the bridge. Like, you can at least tell they've been here for a real long time. Well, now we're gonna try to get out of it without getting caught by the jagger bushes. The sun is supposed to come out, so it will get a little warmer. I think it's supposed to be 45 today through here in Butler County. People today. Oh yeah. No, Bernie, you know, you're absolutely right. I'm just trying not to be too mean about it. But yeah, oh, I know. I've like witnessed people just throw stuff down, and I'm not the person that's just gonna not call you out on it. I'm definitely gonna do that. So if you throw something down in front of me, hopefully it's on a live stream so I can embarrass you to everyone. Hey, I lived in Philadelphia for almost 2 years. And they literally throw bags of garbage just on the street. Like, I've watched, you were walking through, like, just trash everywhere. It's crazy. Like, the people that come there for tourism don't see that part of the city. They only see, like, Center City, the historical district, the places down by, like, the stadiums and stuff. So you don't see all that. But it's real bad. And it smells, obviously. You know, it's gonna smell. The subway's dangerous and it smells like pee. It's gross. I went to McConnell's Mill. And my last video was about the waterfalls, and then I wiped out once. But you know, you see trash there too. And people breaking the rules. And trail etiquette is I don't know, what do you want to call it? Like, doesn't exist anymore? Especially not there. Like, most of that state park is very steep. So there's hills the whole way through there. So as you know, if you're coming up a hill and someone's coming down, the person at the top move off if there's not space for both of you on that trail. Well, that wasn't happening at all. I encountered that several times whenever I was there in the last couple weeks. I don't know if you could start hearing the traffic from 422. Oh! It's the wood ducks. I heard the wood ducks. I just disturbed them. Poor things. Because this person walking through here making noise. We're trying to live our lives. And of course, this is the state park that I am at the most, Moraine State Park. So I'm going to like it more than most others. But I have never come across just some strange things that I did in that other park the other day. And I've been to McConnell's Mills before. It's just, I don't know. I always just end up having not the best time. I don't know if it's because they're not patrolled that much. Like here, your park rangers are out more often here. Haven't been able to catch anybody. They would be get an earful, right? They should. Sometimes it's just simple education. Sometimes education by meaning they don't know the rules, so you should take that opportunity to educate the people. Not saying I would be mean about it, but if they be mean at me back, then they're gonna get it. But I'm gonna say, hey, do you know there's a trash can right over there? Or, hey, you got a backpack, you can put it in there. Whatever, that kind of thing. Here's a nice little viewing area. Lily is used to just going to these spots because we always swing by them. Last time I was here, this was frozen, and we walked out on it a little bit. The sun's trying to come out. It's still a little cloudy though. Oh, look at them. Cormorants? I think that's what that was. Oh, this was just built last year. Oh, that's nice. Oh, look, it's Dave. How are you doing? Thank you for coming. I messed up the scheduled live that I had on there. It was coming out vertical again. So I had to create a new one. And then that came out vertical. And then I created a new one. And here we are. Yeah, Lily's annoyed that I keep stopping and looking at the scenery. Oh yes, Bernie, absolutely. We all need to rant sometimes, And again, maybe just us talking about it will let people know, oh, I didn't even think of that. Let's think positively. Maybe our ranting about trash will help people. It is sideways on the phone. It's fine because when you turn the phone, So YouTube tricked at you again. What? Is it wrong? Is it set up wrong? Oh my goodness. So, okay. This is what it ended up. It comes out and it says, I had it, pushed it and said, I wanted it horizontal. When I started the live stream, it said, nope, your orientation's wrong. So does that mean I need to turn it this way? And then it will be okay? Now is it right? Tell me if this is right. I'll flip it. Now it looks like last time. Yes! Right. It has this two side things. So if I go like this, orientation is locked. Rotate device back. That's what it kept saying to me before as soon as I would push the live stream. Even though I pushed the horizontal and it would still do that. How stupid. So just keep it the way it is right now. Oh my God. Now I gotta take, now you see my hand. Well, I gotta take it off of here and switch it because I have it on my selfie stick the other way. Let's see if I can do this without screwing it up. Dumb. So whenever it tells me, I don't know. You're gonna have to explain this to me later. So when it tells me, and then when I start it, and I have it turned that way, I shouldn't turn the phone. I should just leave it the way it is and it will come out. Whatever. I don't know. There's lots of ducks out today. Lots of ducks. Now that over there's 422. We will be going under it. I don't know. I don't remember it being like that. Whenever I did, that was 4 years ago though. So I'm sure things have changed. Oh look, the sun's coming out. It'll start getting warmer. And I don't have to have 2 layers of clothes on. 2 sweatshirts. So no wonder everyone left. They were like, she's got the camera all screwed up. It doesn't make any sense. Right? I was like, where in the heck is he at? No, I did not. I didn't say a word. I was wondering what happened to you. I thought, oh, well, this might be a better time because it would be after 5 o'clock for you. Yes, I am, Jeff. Last week we were up past the like butterfly trail and stuff and went down that way past the bike trail. And this week we're going the other way underneath 422. Trying to get my watch hours up since I lost my monetization. I know a couple people were running some playlists for me to get some of them hours back. If anybody that has a channel and you get monetized, make sure that you continue uploading. Don't stop doing it Like, I stopped for about a year. I had a couple minor, short videos, but that wasn't enough to keep my monetization, so I lost it. So I'm trying to get that back. I thought we'd see some ducks in there. Yep, that's where we went. We went that way. Well, we took that little detour off of the North Country Trail since I'm still trying to get. So I ended up getting like 5 miles for the North Country Trail on there, minus it was over 5. And today, right? I can't wait. Oh, look, here's some buds. Little buds on the trees coming. Oh, and the sun's coming out. That's nice. My hands were froze when I first started, but now it's beauteous. Yes, and it's also like a flatter area, just that little butterfly trail for people that maybe have some mobility issues. There was a couple in here last week that live in Ohio, and that would be perfect for them to go on that part of the trail if you wanted to get a little of the North Country Trail in and then do the butterfly. And I also told them about the Park Road section down there at the docks pier. And you can hear the vehicles from up there. So I'm sure I have like a whole bunch of live streams I'll have to delete that didn't take the first time. I tried to do it earlier. Yes, we passed the concrete things. I walked over to them and showed the inside of the concrete things and said, were these, what were these? Were these whenever they built the bridge or the dam, or what were they from? Little noisy. Yes, I agree. Like, you need I think Moraine has some nice spots. Like that spot I'm talking, and they could do the whole bike trail. Like, that bike trail's long and it's paved. So Moraine is really nice for that. If you have mobility issues, you should definitely use the bike trail. It's very scenic. You're seeing a lot of the lake, and it goes the whole way up to the marina. And that's all paved. And then you have that little gravelly area where I showed. There's some places around the South Shore, and then that Wagston Trail that's at the Park Road entrance. Yes, I will leave it up because I always let the live stream up afterwards in case somebody wants to come back and rewatch where we went and for the views. Oh, look, there's some deer tracks. The deer are trying to get their 100 miles in too. It is starting to get a little greener through here, isn't it? But hey, Jeff, the last time I biked that trail, I told them that this last week, that I hadn't been on a bike in probably 35 years, maybe. Yeah, probably, or maybe more. But so I bought a Schwinn. It's like a comfort, like cruiser type of bike. So I went on. I thought, okay, I can just do it. I'll try this out. See how I can do it, right? I go on it. Somebody comes up behind me. I didn't hear them until they were right beside me. Startled me, and I wiped out and wrecked down over the hill. They stopped to make sure I was okay. But I was in some pain for a while. I didn't break anything, but it sure felt like it. So I haven't been on that bike since. I need to practice in a nicer, flatter area. Oh yeah, Lily doesn't really like this part here because of the vehicles. Yeah, well, apparently I was going too slow. Look, there's some daffodils. They're always the first ones to poke their heads out. Apparently I was going too slow, and they had to get around me. It was more embarrassing than anything, but I immediately turned around on my back because I had black and blue marks and scrapes all over the side of me. And you know, as you get older, it takes longer to recover, and it hurts more. I haven't seen any. And I'm out at least twice a week. 2 or 3 times a week I'm out. I haven't seen any yet. Sun. I'm gonna have to take this hoodie off. I got a sweatshirt on that has fleece on the inside and a hoodie on top of it. And, you know, I'm not a fan of the hot. Monsignor. Oh, there's a little red squirrel. I love them. I know people don't like them, but I love them. Yes, Dave, I have some daffodils in my front, right beside our house too, and in the back, coming up. Yes, the traffic's gonna get super loud while we go under this bridge. And then it will get better, I promise. That is 422 there. Let's see the... Or yesterday, I was out in the backyard and I kept hearing this thud, thud, thud. I was like, what the heck is that noise? I'm looking around the yard. There's a pileated woodpecker. Right in the backyard, there's a little wood pile and he was just digging away. So I ran in the house, got my camera, and came out and took pictures of it. But yes, Bernie, yes. I was talking about that at the beginning of this live stream. That sometime, either this month or next month, I'm waiting on my friend Pam. Pam has been in some of my older videos. Like she did the backpacking trip with me that we got rained out. I mean, we stayed through it, but Pam is in my picture of my channel. She will be coming with me, and we are going to go up to the Kennerdale Tract. And we'll also be going up to Allegheny National Forest to get some North Country Trail miles in there. After today, should be 81 or 82. Oh, he's way down there, but we can't see him. I can see that blue heron down there, fishing. Sorry, Lily tangled me. That's probably made everybody sick. Yeah. Obviously, I don't strictly stay in Moraine. It's just the closest for me. Besides, like Gamelands 95, that's close to me. So I go up there a lot. I have not seen any. I love seeing the herons. I have not seen any snakes yet. Again, today it's a little bit chilly, so they might come out to lay in the sun once the sun's fully out, which looks like it's starting to get now. I think it's supposed to only be about 45. I did see one, but it was just a garter snake, a couple weeks ago when it was like super warm. It was up at Jennings. And Jennings and other places, super close to me. It's like 10 minutes from my house. So I spend a lot of time hiking through there. Aww, I know. They're gonna go where the food is for sure. The fishermen here complain and say they eat all the fish. Well, sorry, but they were here first. Yes, I'm not again, snakes are very beneficial to the environment. I like them from afar. I just don't want to run into any. I don't mind the garter snakes or the rat snakes. Obviously not a fan of any that would bite me and I could die from. Starting to get a little quieter. Trying to go fast. This, I know you guys can't tell how steep it is. I'm gonna put it down here so you can see. This is kind of a hill, so it's a little bit steep. So you might hear me huffing and puffing. Hey! I like how she looks back like, hey, why are you going so slow? Because, Lily, this is a steep hill. And, I'm not as young and spry as I used to be. Right? I love that movie. You know how many times I've watched the Indiana Jones movies? I don't know, maybe 100. Those movies that are like your comfort movies that you like to just rewatch over and over again. Like Indiana Jones. Lord of the Rings. I love Lord of the Rings. I watch them over and over again. again, like you can't obviously tell. It's a hill. I'm telling you, it's a hill. I don't think I started my watch on time to count my miles. I'll have to check my phone at the end. I've never seen an Indiana Jones movie. What? What? And the only James Bond movies I would watch would be Sean Connery, Roger Moore. Like I don't really like the newer guys. Excuse me. The newer guys. Yes, Bernie, same. So that's how I ended up, because I almost actually stepped on it and didn't even realize it because he was laying across the trail. And then I heard him slither into the, so it would have just been like this. He just slithered like right there. So I stopped and took a little video of him. I posted it on, where did I post it? I posted it on YouTube and Instagram. So if you have Instagram, I always do like little previews of my next video with like a little reel of some of the stuff on there. Are you leaving? Oh, which one is my favorite? Indiana Jones movie? It's actually The Last Crusade. That's my favorite. Because Sean Connery's in it. Plus, I don't know, I just like that steps to getting to the prize, you know, the treasure at the end. Like National Treasure. I like those movies too. Any type of, when I was in college, I actually wanted to be an archaeologist, but I was in a situation where I really couldn't go off and do internships. Wasn't really able to do that. So I ended up changing it. Like all the stuff that I ever wanted to major in would have taken something like that. So I took some of those classes, but didn't end up getting that type of degree. Like I would have liked conservation or forestry, something like that. But I wouldn't have been able to leave the area I was in at the time for any period of time. Raiders. Yes. I do like Raiders. But if I had to, like, and I know people don't like, I haven't seen the newest one. But, the Crystal Skull, I know some people don't like that. I liked it. I liked the Crystal Skull. I thought that was neat too. See, it's quieter out here once you get away from 422. So this here is usually horses. See, they're not supposed to go on a North Country Trail, but they go that way. You can go that way. I would not be mean about you. I'm glad that you're going cooking him some dinner. I love the pine tree forests. It's very comforting. Well, I'm sure it's crazy expensive now. That was the best time to get it. Before people were, you know, famous. And we need time for that. So much quieter. And it like dampens the noise, the pine trees. Love it.